maliwanag din sa rules namin, the chairman can create any subcommittee anytime. It can be verbal, it can be written, it can be text. Lahat na ng versions na yon ginawa ko. So valid po itong pag-create din natin ng subcommittee. In any case, nandito din po ako, pero may hearing din po akong isa tungkol sa taxation. Baka mamaya kailangan ko din sunduin sa baba yung mga mag-hearing ng mga kasama kong resource person for taxation. Anyway, I will give the floor to the Senate President. Thank you.
Katotohanan, basis ng ating paniniwala sa Diyos, basis ng ating paniniwala sa isa't isa sa lipunan na to, basis ng ating 1987 Constitution ay katotohanan. Let's start out and make this very clear. This is not against the administration. This is not for the administration. This is not for any political party. I ran in 2022 as an independent. I became Senate President with 13 people with different political belief. This is about the truth. So let me read this into the record. Revised Penal Code as amended by Commonwealth Act number 264, restored by EO number 187. Acts tending to prevent the meeting of the Assembly and similar bodies. The penalty of prison correctional or a fine ranging from 200 to 2,000 pesos or both shall be imposed upon any person who by force or fraud prevents the meeting of the National Assembly, Congress of the Philippines, or any of its committees or subcommittees, constitutional commissions or committees or divisions, or any political board or city or municipal council or board. Article 144, as amended by Commonwealth Act 264 as restored by EO 187, disturbance of proceedings. The penalty of arresto mayor or a fine of 200 to 1,000 pesos shall be imposed upon any person who disturbs the meeting of the National Assembly or any of its subcommittees, committees or subcommittees, constitutional commissions or committees or division thereof, or any provincial board or city, municipal council or board, or prevent, or in the presence of any such body should behave in such a manner as to interrupt its proceeding or to impair the respect due to it. I shouldn't have to read this. We do not want to put the Senate staff in the middle. But I invite the Blue Ribbon Committee staff, I invite the staff of the Senate, while thanking the Office of the Sergeant at Arms, thanking the ladies and gentlemen who opened the doors to us today, who assisted Senator Pia to make sure that our resource persons are here today. As a point of order, Madam Chair, Rule 3, the President, his duties and powers. Section 3, letter E, to have general control over the session hall, the antechambers, corridors, offices of the Senate. Nandyan din yung power to dismiss any employee for cause, which dismissal in the case of permanent classified employees shall be in conformity with the civil service laws. I agree, let's not put the burden on the employees, but now it's a matter of conscience. Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, you know the law. You work for the Senate. You work for lawmakers. You work for the Republic of the Philippines. Alam nyo kung anong tama't mali. Dun sa hindi nakakasiguro, let me read you the rule. Section 1, the Senate shall elect in the manner provided, hereafter provided, a President pro tempore, a Secretary at Sergeant at Arms. These officers shall take their oath of office before entering the discharge of their office, their duties. Section 2, the officers of the Senate shall be elected by a majority vote of all its members. All its members, 13 po ang kailangan. Should there be more than one candidate, etc. So, the legitimate Senate President pro tempore is Loren Legarda. Our Senate Secretary is Jose Luis Montales. Sabi po sa Section 4C, pwedeng magkaroon ng acting if, in the event of resignation, hindi po ako nag-resign. In the event of removal, tinanong ko sa mga kapatid natin sa media kahapon, did they remove us yesterday? You need a vote of 13 to remove us. Am I dead? Death. I don't think I'm dead. Absolute incapacity of the President. Siguro naman po, I'm in control of my faculties, physical and mental, emotional and spiritual. Ano po ang sabi ng Section 10? Ipalagay na po natin, yung sinabi ni Senator Pia ay mali. ipalagay na natin na yung katahimikan ng lahat ng mga dean ng mga law school ngayon, na sunod-sunod ang kanilang manifesto, pero kahapon tahimik silang lahat dahil alam nilang mali at hindi malturo sa kanilang mga estudyante. Sabihin nyo na po, sabihin nyo na tama yung kahapon. Ano sabi ng Section 10? The term of office of the President pro tempore, the Secretary and Sergeant at Arms, shall begin upon their election and shall end when their successors shall have been elected. Nahalal na po ba yung kapalit ko? Yung nag-press con po kanina, nahalal ba siya bilang Senate President? Hindi po. Siya mismo nagsabi, naghihintay pa sila ng 13. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue to function. Hindi po kami magpag-away, hindi po kami kapit-tuko, walang violence sa aming mga buto. Pero ipaglalaban namin ang Pilipino, ang Konstitusyon at ang katotohanan. So may I invite all senators to join us in this hearing and succeeding hearings. The credibility of the gentlemen in front of us will be tested. So dun sa nagsasabing hindi totoo ang kanilang sinasabi, pumunta na po kayo dito ngayon. Hihintayin namin kayo para pagkatapos nila magsalita, ma-testing natin, masubukan natin, ma-cross-examine natin. Then the Filipino people will know who is telling the truth. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Let me just acknowledge the presence of Senator Dante Marcoleta, who is our subcommittee chair. I will acknowledge him. I am acknowledging him, but I'll turn over the floor to him in a minute. Senator Andy Marcos and Senator Robin Padilla. So, everyone, I have here my letter. This is signed. I signed this on officially on June 2, but I informed him a week before that that as Blue Ribbon Chairman, as the chairman of the Blue Ribbon Committee, I am designating Senator Marcoleta as the chairperson of the subcommittee authorized to conduct a motu proprio inquiry in aid of legislation on the Philippine underwater privilege speech of Senator Lacson, flooded gates of corruption, flooded gates of hell, etc., etc. Nandito po lahat yan sa sulat. And I will just read to you Section 20 of the Senate Rules of Procedure governing inquiries in aid of legislation, which provides Section 20, subcommittees, delegation of authority. The chairman of a committee may create subcommittees as may be deemed necessary for the purpose of performing any and all acts which the committee as a whole is authorized to do and perform. So, klaro po yun. Sayang lang kasi ang time at ang energy ng lahat ng tao na yung mga kasamahan mismo natin sa Senate ay nagbibigay po ng reason for people to doubt that this subcommittee is authorized to be formed. It is. So it's very clear in our rules. Hindi na to dinidebate kung gusto lang naman ng mga tao na maliwanag. So on that note, I will move to the side so Chairman Dante can take over. And then I will also be in tax.
Mga executive assistants o personal assistants ni dating Congressman Saldico at inimitahan ko rin ang ombudsman o yung kanyang representative. Natatandaan ko pa rin po na naimbita ko rin ang secretary ng DPWHO, ang kanyang representante sa umagang ito. Wala po sila. Ngayon, ang ibig sabihin nito ay mukhang ayaw nilang igalang ang patawag ng committee ito. Meron din po sana akong babasahing isang opening statement, ngunit nakita ko masyadong mahaba po ito. Ang sasabihin ko na lang, hindi ko po ulitin ang sinabi ng ating chairperson ng committee sapagkat totoo lahat ng kanyang sinabi. At lalong-lalo na hindi ko na po ulitin ang sinabi ng ating kagalang-galang na pinuno ng Senado, Senate President Alan Cayetano. Ang gusto ko na lamang pong bigyan ng emphasis sa sinabi po kanina ni Chairperson Pia, maging ako po ganun din ang damdamin ko. Hindi naman namin pinagpipilitan ang sarili namin na kami ang manguna sa Blue Ribbon Committee. Nagkataon po nung una ako po inahirang, dala po ng tungkulin, ay binalikat ko po yun. At sa aking pagkakaalam, ginanap ko po yung tungkulin ayon sa aking kakayahan at sa aking kaalaman. Kaya lang yun po ay hindi nagtagal. sapagkat iba po yung nahirang na leader ng aming Senado at nagtalaga sila ng bagong chairman ng ating komite. Kaya pansamantala, hindi na po ako naging chairman, ngunit ako'y naging miyembro pa rin. Ang problema lang, nung sila na po ang humawak ng chairmanship ng Blue Ribbon Committee, kayo po ang nakakaalam at lahat po ng Pilipino na sumusubaybay sa pagdinig na ito, wala po silang ginawa para ituloy ang pagdinig. Sila lamang po ang may kaalaman ng dahilan kung bakit ayaw nilang ituloy. Ayaw nilang ituloy, gusto pa nilang pagtakpan ang mga taong utak at mastermind ng pinakakarumal-dumal na pagnanakaw ng salapi ng bayan sa kasaysayan ng Republika. Yung pong kasama naming 11, na ng 11 sa amin kahapon, wala mang isa sa kanila ang naglakas ng loob na magsabi, mga kasama, ituloy na natin ang pagdinig na ito. Naghihintay ang sambayan ng Pilipino. Hindi ba tayo nahihiya? Pera po nila ito. Ipaliwanag natin sinong kumuha, saan napunta, ano nang mangyayari ngayon. Meron po bang nagsalita sa kanila? Isa man sa kanila? Lalo na po yung madadaldal sa kanila. Wala po. On record. Kayo pong mga participants sa media, nakaramihan po sa inyo ay bayaran. Sasabihin ko na sa inyo ito. Meron po bang nagsalita sa kanila? Kayo pong members ng media, tinanong niyo po ba sila kung bakit nagpakatahimik sila? Halos 10 buwang singkad hindi sila kumibo. Nung kami po ang